When designing your garden plots, your first priority obviously is taking into account what you're going to grow, how big the beds are and everything. But there's other things you need to consider in order to make your life simpler as you do these sorts of things. So this is a, let's just say 30 by 40 plot. And in this case, I have the door on the side, and I would say a much larger path than I would have in any of the other paths. And it would be, I would say, someone could say, a waste of space. You could probably put more dirt there and be fine with it. But because I had to put the entrance on the side and not on this side where I could get a direct shot in, I had to manipulate the paths in order to make it work for the wheelbarrow. So the wheelbarrow has to go in through the door. So when you're designing your plot, you want to take into account how are you getting everything inside of the fence. In this case, it's about 2 foot wide. This is more than 2 foot wide, but you have to take into account eventually there's going to be a fence here, and you just want to give yourself a little extra room just in case something else, or a bigger wheelbarrow, whatever it may be. And also, I have to go this way and then turn. I don't have paths where I have a straight shot. And anytime you have a large wheelbarrow that has a significant amount of compost in it, it's very difficult to make easy turns. And if this space was half its size, you would then have to lift up the wheelbarrow to kind of make the turn and go inward. Or if I just increase the path of this, then I can just make a normal natural turn because I have the space to turn and the arms on the wheelbarrow aren't going to hit this fence. So there are many things that go into designing a garden plot. It's difficult when you're doing this for the first time what to take into account, given that this is our third plot after the second and first one. We knew to take these things into consideration because the first plot can be a real pain to get through the door and then turn left or right. The back plot is nice because you can get in and there's more than enough space to turn down, and the entrance is not close to the edge of the fence. But this one, the entrance had to be on this side. It's close to the fence, and because of that, we took into account a larger path to make my life a lot simpler for a heavy wheelbarrow.